The loudest person in the room is usually the one running in debt. In a world completely obsessed with looking rich, the people with actual wealth are playing a totally different game. They don't wear the big logos, they don't rush to buy the latest gadgets on release day just to show off. In fact, if you met them on the street, you'll probably think they were just ordinary middle class earners. But beneath the surface, they possess certain behavioral traits, quirks, honestly, that give them away every single time. Today we're breaking down 5 weird signs someone is secretly wealthy and exactly why they refuse to show it. Let's start with number one, the depreciating asset trap. The first weird sign of stealth wealth comes down to how someone treats technology and transportation. Average earners feel an intense social pressure to upgrade their phones, cars, and get the exact moment a newer model drop. But the secretly wealthy person looks at this item as basic utilities, not identity trophies. You'll often see them driving a clean, well maintained 8-year-old car or pulling out a phone with a slightly worn out screen protector that they haven't bothered to change for months. It's not that they cannot afford the absolute best, they just completely lack the desire to buy status from a retail store. While everyone is busy financing a depreciating asset just to look important for a season, the secretly wealthy person is quietly taking that exact same capital and letting it compound in a safe, boring, high yield asset. They don't let their money burn in their pockets, they let it work. The second sign is how they act when the conversation turns to money, luxury, or the latest hot trends. In Nigeria today, there's a massive social pressure to belong. Everyone wants to talk about the latest club nights, the VIP tables, or the newest volatile crypto token that promise to turn 100,000 into 10 million overnight. But the secretly wealthy person, they become aggressively when people start bragging about how much they spend on a weekend or debating the loudest internet hype, this person would let shrug and say, I don't really know how much about that one. Or me, I'm just managing my small life. They don't argue, they don't try to correct anyone, and they never try to prove they have money. They are perfectly comfortable letting you think they are struggling. Why, you may ask? Because real wealth does not need validation from a noisy crowd. While others are chasing financial adrenaline and flashy hype that can wash away the next economic shift, the stealth wealth Nigerian is focused entirely on slow, boring, predictable cash flow. They rather have millions sitting quietly in a secure MMF or a low risk asset than a loud reputation on Instagram. Third sign is found right inside their wardrobe. In our culture, fashion is often used as a weapon to command respect. People will gladly spend their last saving on a designer t-shirt just because it has massive loud logo plastered across the front, hoping it screams, I have arrived. But someone with true undisturbed wealth does the exact opposite. Their clothes have absolutely zero visible branding. Instead of buying overpriced corporate logos to impress strangers, they invest in high quality materials and premium tailoring. You see them looking incredibly sharp in a perfectly fitted, minimalist native outfit or a simple premium plain t shirt. The fabric feels expensive, the cut is flawless, but you could not guess the brand, even if your life depended on it. They dress for comfort and durability, not for social media validation. When you don't owe anyone an explanation, you don't feel the need to turn yourself into a walking billboard for luxury brands. They know that cheap clothes with loud logos are designed to attract people who want to look rich, while the truly wealthy person prefer to blend in, secure in the knowledge that their bank are doing all the heavy lifting behind the scenes. That sign is something most people completely overlook, and it is called time sovereignty. In Nigeria, we're used to the constant frantic hustle. Everyone is rushing somewhere, jumping from one emergency meeting to another, desperate to secure the next payday. But if you watch a secretly wealthy person, their relationship with time is completely different. They are never in a panic. They're the type of people who would happily pay someone else to handle tasks they could easily do themselves. They will hire a driver to navigate the stressful traffic, pay an assistant to manage a basic admin, or use premium delivery services instead of spending 4 hours in a crowded market. Average earners view this as a luxury or laziness, but the wealthy see it as a strict business calculation. To them, money is just a tool used to buy back their freedom. They understand that while you can always make another million naira, you never get back a single wasted hour. If someone around you values their peace of mind and the control over their daily calendar way more than showing off a fat stack of cash, pay close attention. That is a massive sign of real undisturbed wealth. The fifth and final sign is an airy, unbothered calmness when everyone else is in a state of absolute financial panic. In Nigeria, the economic landscape shifts quickly. When a new policy drops, inflation spikes, or the popular investment trend suddenly crashes overnight. You will see the entire room going into survivor panic. That's survivor panic mode. But a secretly wealthy person stays completely quiet. They aren't just running around looking for a quick fix or screaming on social media. Why? Because they don't leave their financial security to chance. Long before the storm hit, they quietly built a defensive wall around their wealth. They keep emergency liquidity ready, and their capital is already diversified across safe haven assets, stable money market funds, or income generating properties. Average earners see a crisis and lose their peace. The stealth wealth individual sees a clearance sale. They use downturns to strategically buy assets cheaper while others are forced to sell. True financial freedom is not about making it's not about how much noise you can make when times are good. It's about how calm you can sleep when the economy gets loud. True wealth does not look like what you see on your timeline. It is quiet, it is disciplined, and it prioritizes freedom over looking fancy for people who don't care about you anyway. If you want to move away from the loud traps and start building actual sustainable financial intelligence, hit that subscribe button right now. Drop a comment below telling me which of those five signs you've noticed in your own life or in someone else's. Let's talk in the comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.